Okay, yeah, okay. So you see, you have pi 1 and pi 2. So they say it's two planes, right? Yeah, maybe before that, maybe we don't need to start to draw the plane. But the important thing is when you see a plane, right, that is given to you like that, x minus 2y plus 3z equals to 0. Okay, the first thing that comes to your mind is, okay, I got to convert this to become r dot n form. So x, y, z means r, ma. So this will become r dot 1, negative 2, 3. Can see where the 1, negative 2, 3 come from? The coefficient, and coefficient. Okay, so r dot n equals to 0. Okay, so the first few things that come to your mind, okay, I need to change it to this. Why? Because this is the normal. Understand? And then when it's equals to 0 here, means it passed through the 0, 0, 0. Okay, may not be the most important now, the 0 part, okay, but you must know, I always need to convert this to r dot n equals to k form, so that I can know the normal. Okay, so pi 2 is 3x plus y plus 2z equals to, again, is also equals to 0 leh. Okay, so what does this mean? So this means that I have r dot 312 also equals to 0 leh. So this guy also passes through 0 leh. Yeah. Okay, so with these two plane, right, will intersect together. Okay, the two plane will intersect together, and number one, they ask you to show that the acute angle between two plane is 60 degree. Okay, so we use the formula for dot product. Cosine theta is equals to modulus of n1 dot n2, because the plane, right, is represented by the normal. Okay, I don't like to draw another plane that is not the same. So if you go to the book, right, or when you have two planes, right, and you want to find the angle between the two planes, right, it is the same as the angle between the two normal. Angle between two planes is the same as the angle between the two normal. Okay, so n1 dot n2 over magnitude of n1 magnitude of n2. Okay, so this is just going to be 1 minus 2 3 dot 312 over, or there's a modulus here, yeah, square root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, square root of 3 square plus 1 square plus 2 square, and then you cosine inverse, you are going to get 60 degree. Okay, can next show that P lies on pi 1. Okay, so the P has a coordinate of 7, 2, negative 1. Okay, and I know, okay, so I know that pi 1, right, is given such that r dot 1 minus 2, 3 equals to 0. Okay, so the next thing we know is that r, right, what is the meaning of r? And I keep telling you that, oh, this means x, y, z, right? Yeah, x, y, z also means any point on the plane. Okay, so if you, let's say, example, you have a line which is r equals to 1, 2, 3 plus lambda or x, y, z, lambda 7, 8, 9. Okay, what does r means? Any point on the line will satisfy this whole equation: 1 plus 7 lambda, 2 plus 8 lambda, and 3 plus 9 lambda. Okay, so r means x, y, z. Any point on the plane or any point on the line, depends on whether we are dealing with line or plane. Okay, so the question asks, justify that 7, 2, negative 1 lies on the plane. So the only thing I need to do is to sub this in. So I sub this in. 7, 2, negative 1. This guy is my r. Understand? Because it's any point on the plane. Dot 1, negative 2, 3. Don't say that it's equals to 0 now. Okay, work it out. 7 minus 4 minus 3, which is equals to 0. Is it the same 0 here? Yes, right. So does it satisfy the equation on the plane? Yes. So therefore, 7, 2, negative 1 lies on plane. Now, how to justify it doesn't lie on plane? Or equals to 1, not equals to 0. Basically, as long as it's equals to anything that's not 0, then it does not lie on the plane. Okay, can? So I know that 7, 2, 1 lies on the plane pi 1. Okay, that's what the question asks you to show. All right. Deduce of the, find otherwise the perpendicular distance from P to the line of intersection of pi 1 and pi 2. Okay, so for C, right? Yeah, so for C, right? Okay, two plane, right? So if you take two pieces of paper, right, and you put together two pieces of paper, right, two plane, right, will always intersect like at a line. Can see? There's a line here. Okay. Maybe Sean, you can see. Try to look at my camera, right? Okay. One piece of paper is one plane. Another piece of paper is another plane. Okay. Put together. Can you see the intersection with the line? Okay. So the intersection between a plane and another plane is always a line. Okay, so how to find the point of intersection? Again, to find the point of intersection between two planes, we usually use x minus 2y plus 3z equals to 0, the Cartesian equation. There, the first equation. Don't use R dot n form. Use Cartesian equation form to find the point of intersection. The other one is 3x plus y plus 2z equals to 0, equation 2. Now take out your calculator, simultaneous equation solver. Okay. Yeah, simultaneous equation solver. So you have apps, Pauli simultaneous equation solver, simultaneous equation solver. You have two equation, three unknowns. Okay, when you have two equation, three unknowns, obviously you are not going to get like three unique answer. Okay, so 3, 1, 2, 0, and then we press solve. Okay, you get your answer like x3 equals to x3, right? Not x2 equals to 0 plus x3. x1 equals to 0 minus x3. This is your answer in the GC. Understand? Okay. So how to put it in terms of thing? Basically, always let your z, right, be equals to lambda. So basically, x3 equals to lambda. Okay. So the technique is this one is equals to lambda. All you need to say, okay, I know I need to make a line. A line consists of a point plus lambda direction, right? Okay. What is the direction? Can you see? Negative 1, 1, 1. Okay, so the direction is negative 1, 1, 1. What is the point? Quite obvious. 0, 0, 0. Because at the start, we already established that the two planes will pass through, both of them will pass through 0, 0, 0. So 0, 0, 0 is a common point. Understand? So this is the line of intersection. Okay? The question can be very tricky because the question says, what is the perpendicular distance from P to the point of intersection of these two? Must infer the point of intersection of two planes is a line. So the question is asking for what? What is the distance from P, which is 7 minus 2, 1, minus 2, minus 1. 7, 2, minus. Okay, to this line. See, I always, the line and the point is always the same one. Okay, I always draw it the same. Okay, and this point got 0, 0, 0, or plus direction, minus 1, 1, 1. Okay, what Mr. Ivan tell you, we always try to form the magic triangle, right now. Yeah. So draw a hypotenuse here. Okay, so this is OP. Can see? Okay, and you have, and can you see you have one vector here and one vector here? Or I draw a dot here. Right? Where is the angle that there's two angles where the two vectors make? Can you see got one vector here and one vector here? Yeah, so this is the angle, right? Theta. So the question is asking, what is the perpendicular distance from P to the line? We are looking for this. So now, can you see theta is here, right? Over here, we use sine or cosine? If theta is here, the dotted one is opposite or adjacent? Opposite. Opposite use sine or cosine? Sine. Sine use dot or cross? Cross. Yeah. Okay. So therefore, to find the perpendicular distance, okay, so you see, slowly by slowly, first I find the point of intersection, I realize it's a line. Next, the question is asking for what is the perpendicular distance from the point to the line. So I draw the point, I draw the line, I draw the two vector, I find the angle. Then I ask myself, am I looking for opposite or adjacent? Okay, opposite means sine, sine means cross. So basically the perpendicular distance is equals to, so by formula of opposite direction, take the hypotenuse OP cross floor. What is the direction of the floor? Tell me. Yes, so this is the direction of the floor. Dot cross D hat. Okay, so that's the formula for perpendicular distance. Okay, OP is actually just 7, 2, negative 1. Cross minus 1, 1, 1 over the square root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Okay, and then you need a magnitude on the outside because you want the magnitude of this. Okay, so the perpendicular distance. Okay, so I'm going to cross my numerator, cover the first row. Okay, downward cross minus upward cross. So 2, so this is 3. Cover the second row, negative of downward cross, 7 minus 1, 6. Cover the third row, downward cross, 7, 9. Yeah. You need a magnitude still on the outside, over root 3. Okay? At this part, play smart. 3, 6, 9. Can factorize things out or not? Can factorize a 3 out. So you have 3, 1 minus 2, 3 over root 3. Can see? Okay? Take out the scalar. 3 over square root 3. This case, this one you have to know it is square root 3. 3 is, okay, later I talk about this. 1 minus 2, 3. Okay? This one you have to know because this guy is 3 power 1 divided by 3 power half. This guy is 3 power half. So you can just write this as root 3 over here. This one, find the modulus 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square. Okay? And then you will get your final answer. Square root 3 times square root, this is 14. Yeah, so the final answer is square root 42. Okay? Yeah, so this is...
Mr. Alvin.
Yeah.
I thought to find direction vector of like the intersection, the line intersection, we need to like cross product the two normals.
Are we talking about no. We cross no. We don't. There's nothing that to cross product the two normal. The only time we cross product two vectors is we have two direction vector on the plane and we want to find a normal. Then we cross D1, cross D2 to get the normal. That's the only time. We never ever cross product the normal at all. And then this part is talking about point to the line. It's not talking about the plane at all. Okay? The intersection of the two planes gives you the line. The question is asking the perpendicular distance from the point to the line. Understand? Understand?
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing to suggest about the normal at all. Okay, so this is for question 8. All right, I'm going to talk about question 9 also. Okay, a laser beam ABC is fired. Okay, from the point A, right, to here, reflected at B to go to here with the, so there's a plane with this equation. Again, so once you see that this is called x plus 2y minus 3z equals to 0, always change it to r dot m form. So this becomes r dot, don't need to write down anything, look and understand first, 1, 2, negative 3 equals to 0. Okay, so when it's equals to 0, you must know that it passes 0, 0, 0 lies on the plane. Okay, it's something that you're good to know. Okay, but not necessary you will need to use it. Understand? Okay, M is the midpoint of, okay, M is the midpoint of A and A prime. Okay, show that A and A prime is perpendicular to the plane. So if I am perpendicular to the plane, same thing. If a line, so you see, the plane is not upright. It's always good to draw the plane upright like that first. Okay, if a line is perpendicular to the plane, what can you tell me about the direction of the line? It is the same as the what? Normal. Understand or not? Yeah. So I have A, which is equals to 1, 2, 4. I have A prime, which is equals to 2, 4, 1. Okay. So the direction vector of A of this line, right? First, I want to find a direction vector. Okay. The direction vector is 2 points can form a direction vector. So I just take 2, 4, 1 minus 1, 2, 4. Okay, this is going to give me 1, 2, and negative 3. Okay, so this is my direction vector. Can you see the normal? Is it the same? Is it the same? So all these are things that you have to infer yourself. Oh, since, okay, D1 equals to 1, 2, negative 3, which is also equals to the normal of the plane, what can you say? A prime is perpendicular to the plane. Okay, must observe carefully. Understand? Okay. So next, they say, and that M lies on the plane. They say that M is a midpoint, right? So whenever you all see midpoint, what things must come to your mind? What theorem? Ratio theorems. Okay, so ratio theorem always start the head as O. So this is A prime, and then this is M. So M is the midpoint, so this is 1:1. OM equals to OA plus OA prime over 2. So it's just going to be equals to 124 plus 241 divided by 2. Okay, and then this is like 365 over 2, which is, you can put it as, yeah, half of 365, or even you put it in also doesn't matter. Understand? So how to show that M lies on the plane? The plane is R dot 1, 2, negative 3 equals to 0. So sub the point into your R. Half or 365 dot 1, 2, negative 3. Don't say it's equals to 0 now, work it out. Half 3 plus 12 minus 13, minus 15. Is this equals to 0? Yes, it's equals to 0. You know why you need to take the half? Coordinate must take the scalar multiple. Direction don't care. Okay, so therefore, M lies on the plane. Okay, understand? Yeah, it may seems like a lot of information, a lot of things. Okay, now the vector equation of AB is equals to this. Find the coordinates of B, okay, which is a vector equation of A prime B. Okay, so this, again, if you don't know what the question wants, right? Okay, or if your mind is not very clear, right, then you will be stuck and you will not know what to do. Okay, because the question now gave you this. Can see? Okay, so the L is R equals to 124 plus lambda 1 minus 1, 2. Again, what is the meaning of R? Any point on the line. Is B on the line? Yes, right? Yeah, so I can say that OB, okay, is equals to 1 plus lambda, 2 minus lambda, and 4 plus 2 lambda. Okay, so this is OB. Understand or not? Does B lies on the plane as well? Yes, right. Does B lies on the plane? Josh, does B lies on the plane? Does B lies on the plane? There, here. Yes, right. So the plane is called what? R dot 1, 2 minus 3 equals to 0, right? And this is the reason students screw up or students don't know what to do. Are they the same? Yes, because they lie on both the line and the plane. And this is why students don't know how to do, because they don't know, just, it's a very simple, just sub this in. 1 plus lambda, 2 minus lambda, 4 plus 2 lambda, dot 1, 2, negative 3 equals to 0. Okay, so all you need to do is to dot it out. 1 plus lambda plus 4 minus 2 lambda minus 12 minus 6 lambda equals to 0. Or find out the lambda equals to what, and then sub it back into here, you get your answer for OB. Okay, so after you found, anyway, they want the coordinates, right? Yeah, so you have to change it to B equals to what? Okay, you have to change it to B equals to what? So let's say for the sake of it, question 9, 032. Okay, so you found that OB is 032. Don't leave it as that, leave it as 0, 3, 2. Okay, so now the vector equation of A prime A. Oh, so A prime A is this. Okay, so anyway, you already have A prime, which is 2, 4, 1. And B is equals to 0, 3, 2. Okay, how to form a vector equation of a line? A line needs what? Joshua? A point plus lambda direction. Yeah, so a point can be either 1, 2, 4, 1. Understand or not? Plus lambda. How to get a direction, Isaac? B minus A or B plus A? Yeah, B minus A or A minus B, doesn't matter. Okay, so A minus B, 2, 1, negative 1. Okay, so that's the line of A prime B. Okay, can, so that's the one. Okay, so given that A prime B and C is a straight line, they want to find the angle of theta. So if you again you look at this, theta is the what? The angle between what? two what? Two line, right? Yeah, two lines. Or BC and AB. Okay. So now BC, maybe you ask me, so I don't have C. But does it matter? It doesn't matter because BC and A prime B, are they on the same straight line? Yeah, okay. So all you need to do is, again, cosine theta is equals to the modulus of D1 dot D2 over magnitude D1 magnitude D2. Yes.
Why does it not matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Because direction go here and direction go here is the same. Because the lambda could be a positive or a negative. Yeah, because there's a lambda in front of direction. Okay. Okay, yeah, can. So, you know, angle between two lines, just take the formula for cosine theta, d1 dot d2 over magnitude of d1 magnitude of d2. I'm going to use 2, 1 minus 1, which is AB prime, okay, dot AB, 1 minus 1, 2, over, you know, whatever Pythagoras theorem. This guy comes from where? This guy is the direction vector of A prime B. This guy comes from where? Direction vector of AB. Can see? Because it's the angle between this line and this line. Understand? Okay? Yeah. Or find the coordinates where BC cross the XY plane. Okay? So for part, again, your mind must be very clear. Do you have line BC? Don't have. But does it matter? Because doesn't matter. Because BC and A prime B, are they the same? Yes, right. So the trick of the question is you have to use A prime B, which is R equals to 2, 4, 1 plus lambda 2, 1 minus 1. Okay? XY plane. Don't have to memorize. Okay? XY, so it's a plane, right? Yeah. XY plane means R dot, the normal of XY plane, exact plane is the Y, 0, 1, 0 equals to 0. So this is the plane. How I know? Okay, X, Y, Z. This is exact plane, right? Can you see that the line that is perpendicular to the exact plane is who? The Y-axis, right? So the Y-axis, this is the Y-axis. Okay, and equals to 0, Y, passes through origin. Okay, can, so they want the point of intersection. This R and this R. Josh, are they the same? Yes, sub. Go and make this into one bracket, sub dot inside. Find the lambda, put it back. That's the answer. Okay, so vectors question can be very complicated, but as long as you know what the question wants, which of course could be a little bit hard, then you know it's pretty okay already. Okay, and then the last one I'm going to talk about is 11. Okay, so you must understand how to read this thing with the IJK over here. Okay, yeah. Remember there was one question I did for your, okay, which talks about a pyramid one. In this pyramid one is actually a little bit harder. Why? Because the origin, right? The origin is from here. Understand or not? Okay, okay. Maybe I use that question first to talk about it first. I think it's lines question 10. Okay, yeah. Can you see the origin is here? Okay, so you have to be smart to understand. You have to be able to observe. Yeah, okay. I shouldn't have erased. This guy is 4. Understand or not? Okay, and then this guy is also 4 because it's a square base. Okay, yeah. And then they say that the height is like 2h. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm just going to do it flat. Now, to go from O to C, right? Okay, just looking at this diagram and understand how to read the diagram. O to C is, you need to go this direction first. So this is 2i, understand or not? Then go to C, 2j. Understand? So O to C is called 2i plus 2j. Understand? Okay? OC means from O to C. Okay? But if I want A to C, right? Yeah, look at my red one. A is the starting point. This way, is called what? 4i. Understand? Because you are traveling on the right side 4 units. This one is called what? 4j, right? Yeah. So this is 4i plus 4j. Understand? Doesn't matter that the A is behind, but because I from A want to go to C, this is called A to C, you know. So this is how you understand. Go to the right means positive. Go up means positive also. Okay. But if you want to go like look here, like OD, then what is it? This part is how much? Minus 2i. Understand or not? Then go up here. Plus 2j. Why minus 2i, Josh? Because I move backwards. Understand? Okay. So you must understand how to read this kind of understand these kind of things first. Okay. So this question is still okay. Why? Because the O is over here, ma. Okay. Now the question is asking for DEF. Okay. DEF is a plane or line, Joshua? Plane. Okay. So firstly, okay, you have nothing at all. Now, obviously, number one, we know that you want a Cartesian equation, right? We need a normal. As long as got plane, right, means need normal. Understand? Okay. What is the coordinate of D in IJK form, Jonathan? 8K, IJK, so 008. Understand? Okay. How about E? Joshua? No, because you must 005 is here. Understand or not? You must move to 7 first. Yes, 705. Don't be careful. Understand? Okay. Then how about F? You need to go here first, which is 7j, right? Yeah. So I got nothing, right? 7j plus 5k. Because you need to go here and then you go upwards. Understand or not? Okay. So now we label 3 points. Okay. Now to find normal, we need 2 directions first, right? Right or not? Yeah. So how to find the first direction? So D1, you can just use DF, which is equals to, 0, 7, negative 3, or F minus D. Okay. D2, just use another 2 point. 705 minus this. I use ED. Okay, which is 70, negative 3. Can see? I use this guy as my D1 and I use this guy as my D2. Okay, you got D1 and D2. How to form the normal, Josh? Cross it. So the normal, you just go and cross it. 0, 7, negative 3, cross 7, 0, negative 3. Okay, you are going to get something. Okay, let me just use the previous week one that I did. Okay, so I cross already, I get 337. Okay, so I'm going to get 337. Okay, so this is my normal. Can? Now, it's always what form? R dot n. So this is the things you write down yourself. R dot n equals to what? A dot n. Okay, R dot n is equals to A dot n. So it's R dot, what's the n? 337. What does A means? Any point on DEF. Understand or not? So you can just use DE or F. So just use 008. Dot, again, is n, 337. Okay, so R dot 337 is equals to 56. 3x plus 3y, because R means x, y, z, plus 7z equals to 56. And that is the Cartesian equation that the question wants. Okay, understand? So next is negative 3. Yeah. Okay, doesn't matter, just example only. Okay, yeah. Anyway, later you see how it goes. Okay, can? Yeah, next one, find the acute angle between the canvas DEF. DEF is a what, Josh? Plane or line? Plane. The horizontal ground, plane or line? Plane also. But the horizontal ground is what plane? So DEF, I know that okay, so always use the R dot n form. So R dot negative 337 is equals to 56. That's the first one, right? Yeah. The horizontal ground, can you see the horizontal ground? what is the normal of the horizontal ground? Tell me. Yeah, so look here, the K is just K only, right? Yeah, so the horizontal ground is R dot, the normal is IJK 0, 0, 1 equals to, straight away can tell me 0. Very good. Why? Because can you see does the ground pass through the origin? Yes, right. So immediately it's 0. Understand? Okay. How to find angle between two planes? What's the formula? Sine or cosine? Cosine theta. Yes. Equals to n1 dot n2 over magnitude n1 magnitude n2. Okay, modulus. And that's the answer. Okay, you realize that this formula a lot, use a lot, man. Understand? Okay, so the next part is a little bit harder. Okay, so try to follow me. Okay, now a cement roof. Okay, sorry. Given that the canvas is to be extended along DEF until it touches the horizontal ground, explain why point B, right, will lie beneath the canvas. Okay, tell me, Sean, what is the coordinate of B? Tell me.
Wait, 0. No, wait, 070.
No, IJK. 770. I is 7. O to B.
Yeah,
Okay. Can okay. Now do we already have DEF? Yes, we already have DEF, right? Which is R dot minus 337 equals to 56. Or rather, I think it's minus 3x plus 3y plus 7z equals to 56. Okay. So the question says that, this thing, right, is I'm going to extend this thing onwards. Okay, a bit hard to see because we are trying to do a 3D on the 2D. There's this point that's going to be vertically on top of B. Okay, show that YB is below. All you need to do is to, when I sub x equals to 7 and y equals to 7. Okay, so I sub x equals to 7 here, y equals to 7. I will get 7z equals to 56. Z equals to 8. Can you see? What does this mean? That means when my x is 7 and my y is 7, right? The point that is on the plane, right, is 7, 7, 8. This is 770. So is B on the canvas or below the canvas or on top of the canvas? Below, because B is 770. Can you see? When x is 7 and y is 7, the z coordinate is 7, is 8, which is above 0, right or not? Okay? Can? I don't think it's 8 anyway, because if it's 8, right, then it has to be here. I think it's supposed to be 2, maybe a calculation error or something like that. Later you'll work out the exact example. But this is how to show that this point is below. Okay? This point is below the canvas. Can? Okay, Now, a cement roof is supposed to be built to extend the canvas. A vertical wall is also to be built d-meter away and parallel to here. Okay, so this is the thing that is a little bit hard to visualize. Okay, so can you see this is the plane here? I'm supposed to kind of like build a wall that is parallel to this plane. Can you see? Okay, how far away? D-meter away. Okay, d-meter away. Find the exact vector equation of the line where the roof. Okay, yeah. So if it's d-meter away, can you tell me this point, right? A prime, right? It's called what? A is what? 700, right? Tell me. This A prime is called what? Is D away. D00, understand? Understand D00? Okay? Can? So first, what is the equation of a wall? The wall is a plane or line. Joshua, a plane, right? So we need R dot N equals to A dot N form, right? Yes. Okay, so what is the R dot N? What is the normal of this plane? This plane, this wall and this wall, they are exactly the? Yeah. So what is the normal of this? Joshua? So which is what? I have I only, right? Yeah, 1, 0, 0. Can? Equals to A dot N. The A is a point. Can you, is it equals to 0? No, it does, because this wall, right, does it pass through origin? No, but it passes through this point A prime. That's why I say you must determine A prime. A prime is D00 dot 100. Okay, so the equation of the wall is R dot 100 equals to D. Okay, can? Now, what was DEF? DEF is, anyway, this guy is called what? X equals to D, can see. Okay. Find the exact vector equation on the line where the roof meets the partition wall. So the roof is DEF. DEF is R dot minus 337, okay, equals to 50. Okay, 6. This one need a little bit of skill. You see, see, so this is minus 3x plus 3y plus 7z equals to 56. Let me see what I did. Okay. A bit hard because, again, a wall is a plane, right? DEF is a plane, right? When a plane meet another plane, you get a what? Line, right? Yes, very good. So remember, a line must have one of them is lambda. Understand? I have x equals to d, which is 1. This is 2. Okay? So you put in minus 3 or d plus 3y plus, you put as 7. Okay? X equals to d, you got this. So the next thing is you need a lambda. So let z equals to lambda. We always try to let one of them equals to lambda. Later you will see why. Okay? Later you will see why. So I let z equals to lambda. This is equation 3. Sub 1 and 3 into 2 minus 3d plus 3y plus 7 lambda equals to 56. I make y the subject. 3y equals to 56 plus 3d plus 7 lambda. Y equals to 56 plus 3d over 3 plus 7 over 3 lambda. Okay, minus. Okay, minus. But doesn't matter. Later you'll do yourself. Okay, what is x? D, right? What is y? This thing, right? What is z? This one, right? R means x, y, z, right? Yeah. So R equals to d plus 0 lambda. 56 minus 3d over 3 minus 7 over 3 lambda. Z equals to lambda. Then all you need to do is to put it into a point. D 56 minus 3d over 3 and 0 plus lambda 0 negative 7 over 3 and then 1. So this is the equation of the line that the two plane meets. Okay, the skill is what? If you know that you need a line, right, means you need a lambda, right? You can just let one of them to be equal to lambda. Okay, we don't let x be equal to lambda. Why? Because x equals to d from here. You see, can you let y equals to lambda? Can. It doesn't matter one. Okay, so if you need a line from the Cartesian equation to get a line, you can just let one of the variables to be equal to lambda. Okay, can. And the last part is actually the thing that they want for the last part is actually pretty simple. Okay, but if you don't draw it correctly, right, then it's hard to do. Okay, a lightning point, right, P, is to put on the roof such that it is closest to B. When so a P is a point. A point to be closest to another point. We are looking for the what? Perpendicular, right? Yeah, perpendicular to B, right? Understand? Okay, the hard part is, right, this DEF, right, is now looking something like this. Okay, so this is the DEF thingy. But because it's extended to become a roof already, understand? Okay, yeah. Then B is on the floor. So B is like here. Can see? So you want the perpendicular distance from P to B. Okay, where is P? P is on the plane. Can see? So we want it to be perpendicular, right? Right or not? Okay. Now, if you draw it like that, then it's very hard to do. Okay, if you draw it like that, it's very hard to do. So, like Mr. Ivan say, number one, always draw the plane upright. Understand or not? Okay. So I know that this is the plane of r dot minus 337 equals to 56. Now the equation may not be correct. It could be negative 56. I just keep on using this because this is the DEF plane. Okay. They did say that P. Okay. So P is on the here. P is perpendicular, is closest, means it's directly above. Can see? B. B we already have 770. Okay? Understand? BP form a what? BP form a what? Line, right? Yeah. So this is a line. What is the equation of this line? R equals to, tell me a point. Go on, tell me a point on this line.
770.
Tell me a direction on this line.
Wait. Negative 337.
Very good. If you don't know this, cannot do. Why? It's the same, yeah, it's the same as the normal. Understand or not? So basically, you can say that OP is equals to 7 minus 3 lambda, 7 plus 3 lambda, and 7 lambda. Can? Is P the point of intersection of the plane to the line? Yes? Yes or no? Point of intersection means we do simultaneous. Simultaneous what? Equation. Where is equation? This is equation 1. Where is equation 2? Isaac, tell me, where is equation 2? Yeah, this is equation 2. Sub in, find the lambda, put it back. You get OP already. Understand?
Wait,
So
Mr. Ivan.
yeah.
How is the roof like? Isn't the roof like tilted?
Yeah,
on
so
the
that's why
diagram?
if you do tilted, you cannot see. If you do tilted, you cannot see that BP actually must use the normal. Because in the by right, yes, the roof looks like this. Understand or not? Then the roof go past B. B is here. There's a P here. There is perpendicular. Shortest distance means it must be
Oh, okay.
perpendicular. Understand or not? Yeah.
Yeah.
But Mr. Ivan never ever draw the plane in a weird way. I always draw the plane what? Upright. Even if I don't put my B below, I put P here, I put B here. Does it matter? Like I tell you all, the point doesn't matter one. Right or not? Because over here you still can use, this one is 770. The line is still 770 plus lambda. It is still the direction of the normal. But if you don't draw upright, you cannot see that it's the direction of the normal. Understand? Okay? Can? Okay, so go on and do whatever you need to do for this tutorial. Okay? Go on.
Wait, Mr. Ivan, I have like a rehearsal